Every country has hidden spots that seem to move at their own pace. And today, we're going to a place where old castles mix with endless forests, clear lakes, and cities that have come back to life again and again. As we go, you'll find amazing traditions, flavors that tell stories, and places that have broken records you wouldn't believe. I'll tell you now, the first thing on this list often surprises even experienced travelers. And stick around until the end of the video to find out why this is the country of huge but empty beaches, and what that has to do with Christmas trees. Welcome to Latvia. Jūrmala, located on the shores of the Baltic Sea, started to shine in the 19th century, when Russian aristocrats chose it as a summer getaway for its mineral waters and pine-scented air. Since then, its fame as a spa town has only grown, and today it boasts one of the longest beaches in Northern Europe, with over 30 kilometers of fine sand, where the wind creates small dunes that change shape each season. One of its most visited attractions is Dzintari Forest Park, a raised walkway among the pine treetops that lets you walk several meters above the ground. Access is free, but the panoramic tower costs about €3 and offers amazing views of the coast. Very close by is the Jūrmala Museum, which costs about €2 to enter. Perfect for understanding how it went from being a fishing village to an elegant tourist spot. In the heart of the town is Jomas Street, full of restored wooden houses. Many keep the typical architecture of Baltic resorts, where the so-called wooden skeletons support large windows that make the most of the summer light. During the solstice celebrations, locals keep the tradition of lighting bonfires on the beach and singing until dawn, a tradition that turns the shortest night of the year into a huge party by the sea. Trying a bowl of cold beet soup or a piece of dark bread with smoked fish fits the relaxed vibe of this destination. Seaside breathes history in every corner. Founded in the 13th century around a fort of the Livonian Knights, the city keeps a medieval feel that draws in those looking for calm and real places. Its Seaside Castle, one of the best kept in Latvia, lets you explore secret paths and towers using candle lanterns, a very popular experience because it turns the visit into a little trip back in time. The entrance costs about €10, and that includes going into the museum next to it. In the main square, St. John's Church, also built in the 13th century, has one of the oldest bells in the country that still rings for celebrations. It costs about €2 to get in, and from inside, you can see how the light shines through the stained glass, making patterns that change with the time of day. Seaside is known for its connection to craft beer. People say that one of the oldest factories in the Baltic region used to be here, and that tradition is still alive in several taverns where local beers are served with crunchy bread and smoked cheese. In the summer, archery contests and medieval markets fill the streets with travelers and artists dressed in old-time clothes. The city also surprises with its natural surroundings. Close to Gauja National Park, many visitors go hiking among sandstone cliffs and deep forests where a lot of moose live. In autumn, the mix of colors makes these paths some of the most picture-perfect in the country. Liepāja, known as the city where the wind is born, gets its nickname from the strong currents that blow in from the Baltic Sea. Its history is marked by military events. During the 20th century, it was a key base, and even today, you can still see remnants of old forts that look like they were carved by the sea. The northern fort, perhaps its most striking attraction, features half-submerged ruins that create dramatic scenes at sunset. Visiting this area is free and very popular among photographers. The city's cultural heart is found in the Liepāja Theatre, one of the oldest in the region, and famous because its facade survived several fires that destroyed nearby cultural centers. Entry for its guided tours costs about €7. Another must-see spot is the Liepāja Museum, where you can see items that tell the story of its complex history of occupations and rebuilds. Admission is around €3. Musically, Liepāja boasts an impressive national record. It's the city that has produced the most recognized rock bands in the country, becoming the birthplace of modern Latvian sound. That's why on the seaside promenade, you'll find sculptures dedicated to famous musicians and a structure that plays snippets of songs as you walk by. The local food mixes tradition with the sea. Many travelers try marinated herring with hot potatoes, a simple but iconic dish. In summer, the beach becomes a stage for concerts and sports tournaments, while locals keep up the tradition of walking barefoot on the sand to shake off the year's tiredness. Sigulda, located in the amazing Gauja River Valley, is known as the Latvian Switzerland because of its gentle hills and thick forests that change completely with the seasons. Its history goes back to the 13th century, when German military groups built castles to control the area. Today, these same castles form a historical area that brings in visitors interested in old-style buildings. The new Sigulda Castle stands out with its neo-Gothic style and costs about €6 to get in. Meanwhile, you can visit the ruins of the old castle for about €4. From the castle walls, you get a wonderful view of the valley, especially in autumn when the forest shows off red and gold colors that have been in international magazines. Sigulda is also a place for sports. It has a bobsleigh track famous worldwide for being tough and for being a training spot for European champions. You can go down in a bobsleigh made for visitors for about €50. It's one of the most exciting experiences in the country. Just a few kilometers away is Gutmanis Cave, the biggest in the Baltic countries and famous for its old writings. It's free to get in, and many travelers take the chance to walk by the river while enjoying berries that local farmers sell during the summer. Spring celebrations include a lovely tradition. Young couples trade colorful ribbons and then tie them to trees near the castle. It's a symbol of shared hopes for the future. Riga, the capital of Latvia, mixes medieval history, Art Nouveau buildings, and a modern energy that makes it the most visited city in the country. Founded in the 13th century on the banks of the Daugava River, it grew fast because of Hanseatic trade, which left a special architectural legacy in the Old Town. The Old Town, a World Heritage Site, is the perfect place to start. Getting into the House of the Blackheads costs about €12 and lets you walk through rooms decorated with almost theatrical detail. Very close by is Riga Cathedral, whose vaulted ceiling holds one of the oldest and largest organs in Europe. Entry is about €5. Riga also has the most Art Nouveau buildings on the continent, which makes it one of Europe's top architectural capitals. The Art Nouveau Museum, with a €9 entry fee, shows restored interiors that look like they're frozen in time. The Central Market, set up in old airship hangars, is one of the biggest on the continent. Here, visitors can try rye bread, local cheeses, and a traditional drink called kvass. The custom of buying fresh flowers at the end of the day is still alive, and it's common to see vendors selling bouquets for very low prices. In winter, Christmas markets fill the squares with lights and crafts, a nod to the Latvian tradition of decorating trees for centuries, a practice some historians think is one of the oldest linked to Christmas celebrations. The Baltic Sea coast is full of wide, quiet beaches where tourists can enjoy the sea without big crowds. Its golden sands and dunes offer a perfect spot to chill out in nature. Riga, the capital of Latvia, claims to be where the modern Christmas tree tradition started, a tradition that goes all the way back to the 15th century. Latvians mix lights, decorations, and a festive mood to celebrate this custom that's now known all over the world. Every corner of Latvia holds stories that mix with unique landscapes and cities full of character. Traveling through this country means discovering contrasts that surprise you even when you think you've seen it all. If you'd like us to make another similar ranking about any country in the world, leave it in the comments and we'll add it to our list of upcoming destinations. Thanks for joining me on this journey, and I'll see you in the next video.